Greedfall Folge 49, glaube ich. Hallo. So, und jetzt begeben wir uns zum Außenposten der Allianz hier ganz in der Nähe und gucken, was da los ist, weil wir müssen immer noch unseren Vetter suchen, der verschwunden ist, zusammen mit Katasach. Und ja, irgendwas ist hier passiert, wir wissen noch nicht ganz genau was, und das untersuchen wir jetzt. Weil wir wieder so ein kleiner Detektiv sind, ne? Und da ist eine Kiste, die offen ist. Anscheinend war ich hier irgendwann schon mal. Komisch, komisch. Ich war hier, aber ich war nicht bei diesem Außenposten, der da hinten irgendwie ist. Na, mal gucken. Und da vorne ist auch noch ein Lager. Ah, ich erinnere mich. Ja, doch. Stimmt, ich war hier und bin dann aber nach da hinten gegangen. Ja, gut. Ah doch, den Lagerbereich hatte ich tatsächlich schon. Gehe ich denn hier gerade richtig? Nach da oben und dann, ja, okay. Na, willst du das so mitnehmen? Bin echt gespannt über die Dinge, die wir erfahren werden. Ich habe momentan keine wirkliche Vermutung, was hier passiert sein könnte. Also hier sieht es aus, als würde es hier diesen Erdrutsch geben oder sowas. Oder gegeben haben, besser gesagt, der, also wovon der Soldat berichtet hatte. Oh, ich muss da unten weiter. So, wie war das? Der Außenposten gehört eigentlich der Groschengarde? Der sieht aber nicht aus wie einer von denen.
Colonials? You must have gotten lost to have come this far from nowhere. To whom do I owe the honor?
ZyradosPlays. I am legate of the congregation of merchants on this island.
A legate? Here? Pardon my dismay, but we don't get many official sorts around here. Captain Idris. I am the ranking officer in charge of this Bridge Alliance outpost. What can I do for you, sir?
Nach dem Verschwinden Konstantins fragen. Guck mal, wir kommen mal direkt zur Sache hier.
I'm looking for Constantin Dorsey, the island governor of the congregation of merchants.
A governor? Here? Whatever would he be doing in this rattle?
My cousin was part of an expedition in this region. His men and his camp were attacked. They nearly all died. But we found no trace of his body, which has us hoping that he may still be alive. Wounded and holding up somewhere, or even captured.
Have you cast your suspicions in our direction? I hope this is a joke. We've had neither reinforcements nor supplies for weeks. In my book, we've been totally forgotten. I wouldn't risk the few lives remaining to attack a governor's camp. I'm not crazy. I'm truly sorry for your cousin, Excellency, but we haven't seen him. And we definitely haven't kidnapped him. The region is dangerous. The natives are heartless. You should be looking in their direction.
You do know that we found the bodies of several men from the garrison up there, don't you?
How could you be sure?
One of them was carrying a note, signed by your hand.
And they are dead. I had hoped they'd have survived and would eventually return.
Explain yourself, Captain. What were your men doing on the clifftop?
They were monitoring the zone. They were to warn us of any troop movements. We have lost too many men to surprise attacks. We decided to take initiative and be ready. Yesterday, we heard screams and saw some strange lights up there. But I was hoping...
And you didn't go and see for yourself? You hear screams, certainly those of your own men, and you don't do anything.
So the last of my men give up their lives for nothing as well? You can think of me as a coward if you like. But me, I'm taking no more unnecessary risks.
Why do I have the feeling that you're holding something back from me?
Captain, my name is Afra, you might remember me. I passed by this outpost with my fellow scholars.
The Lost Expedition. Yes, I remember.
His Excellency was able to extract us from the situation we found ourselves in.
His Excellency has powers that I do not possess.
I'm casting no stones at you. You are isolated and without resources, and understandably a bit angry. You have the feeling that the powerful of this world have abandoned you, and you want to make them pay. But a life hangs in the balance. We must save him.
You were right. I will tell you everything I know. One of the men I posted there returned during the night.
A survivor? Excellent. Did he tell you what happened?
He wasn't able to say a word. He collapsed unconscious 2 steps past the doorway. Our nurse sits with him, but there is little hope that he will come back to himself. His wounds are extremely serious. He's just refusing to die.
I'm sorry to hear that, Captain. Perhaps we could do something for him.
Go and see the nurse. Perhaps you can do something to help the poor boy. I can't take it anymore. To lose another man. Anything else?
Ja gut, das war doch schon mal aufschlussreich. Also er weiß was und er hat einen Überlebenden sogar, aber der liegt im Sterben. Nach dem Überlebenden fragen.
Concerning the young man that survived.
Did you see the nurse?
Not yet.
Okay.
I thought that your cousin's life.
Ja, komm.
I need to be going.
I would very much like to do the same. Safe journey, Your Excellency.
Okay, wo ist die Krankenschwester?
What are you doing there? This is an infirmary!
I know. I've come to see the wounded soldier. The captain told me you might need my help.
That is very kind of him. But alas, it's a little late.
What are you saying? Is the soldier...
No, he still lives. But I've been asking the captain for weeks to escort me on a mission to replenish my stocks. I no longer have a single remedy. And now that we have a wounded patient, I can only wipe water on his brow and hope.
Do you know what type of remedy would allow him to survive?
Yes, at least I think so. It's a known potion that heals burns.
I see. Give me the recipe. We'll go and see that it's prepared for you.
Thank you. Because of you, this poor boy might be able to survive his wounds.
Trank gegen Verbrennungen. Okay. Ich habe doch jede Menge Zutaten. Gucken wir mal, ob ich das machen kann. Okay. Da war ja gerade ein Tisch, nämlich. Genau. Ein Werktisch. Missionsgegenstände. Trank gegen Verbrennungen. Das ist ja easy. Ja, komm. So. Fertig.
Were you able to concoct the potion against burns?
Ja.
Yes, I was. Might we administer it?
Give it to me. I'll take care of this. We must wait and be patient now.
Will he make it?
I hope so. We'll know soon enough. This potion is extremely potent.
And if he survives, when could we speak to him?
Come back tomorrow at the same time. We'll know more then.
Very well. I'll come back tomorrow.
See you soon. And thank you again for your help.
Ey, jetzt muss ich morgen wiederkommen. Na toll. Dumme Frage. Muss ich die anderen Sachen auch machen oder muss ich nur eins machen? Das ist mir nämlich gerade aufgefallen. Okay, Aiden, wenn's okay, warten wir erstmal ab. Hier war da irgendwo ein Lager. Kann ich hier nie irgendwo warten? Ah, das Lager war da ganz draußen, ne? Na, egal. Der kurze Fußweg dahin und da kurz warten ist auf jeden Fall besser, als jetzt hier irgendwie zu warten, bis diese Zeit um ist. So, schlafen. 9 Stunden waren das jetzt, okay. Jetzt habe ich zu lange gewartet und der Soldat ist gestorben oder so, kommt jetzt gleich. Ach Gott, ey. Hallo, da bin ich wieder. Dann mal kurz einen Tag lang pennen. Ne? So ein bisschen 24 Stunden Schlaf, das brauchen wir alle mal. Oh, er lebt.
Hello, soldier. How are you doing?
Better. A lot better. Are you the one who saved me? The nurse told me.
I simply prepared the potion that she told me how to make. Nothing more. Could you tell me what happened during the attack?
I will try. They're not really memories I'm fond to bring back. A lot of my friends died up there. We were posted up on the peak to follow rebel movement. It had been a couple of days when we heard sounds of fighting not far from our position. Men were screaming in our own language. So we went to see what was happening. Soldiers of the Coin Guard and an islander were trying to protect a young man. He seemed dire ill.
Constantine Katasak and his escort. Who were they fighting against?
Dozens of wild animals. They seemed completely enraged and intent on devouring them. And there were flames.
Flames? Where were they coming from?
I don't know. My friends and other soldiers fell one after the other. I didn't see everything. All was blood and confusion with beasts and fire. But I thought I saw another islander. Big. He's the one who took the sickened man. There was practically no one left on the battlefield. I was wounded and I passed out. I came to when I heard voices of islanders approaching. Rebels. I thought to myself, they're coming to finish off the wounded. I got up with difficulty and fled. I dragged myself here. And you know the rest.
I'm going to have to go and find these rebels.
You shouldn't do that. They killed all of my friends. You take a great risk.
That's enough. Rest now. You're still far from having recovered.
Yes, it's best I leave now. I've learned enough. I'll have a word with your captain. Goodbye.
Okay. Ja, genau, das andere ist jetzt abgebrochen. Okay. Ja, dann müssen wir mal gucken, was da los ist. Es war jetzt wenig aufschlussreich tatsächlich. Ja, Tiere und Feuer. Okay, aber andere Inselbewohner.
Excellency, I was told that you saved my soldier. Thank you. You can't imagine what this means to us.
Please. I did nothing more than follow the instructions your nurse gave me.
Did you learn what you needed to learn?
Yes. I was able to question your man and he told me what he saw. He and his company heard sounds of the attack, and they went to investigate. My cousin's escort were already nearly annihilated by animals that jumped out from all sides. A strange sorcerer controlled them. It was he that took my cousin.
One of those rebel savages, no doubt. I knew that they'd be behind all of this. They must have learned that an important man was in the region and thought he would make the perfect hostage. I'm sorry. I would give you some men, but...
Don't apologize. I know where the camp can be found, and if my cousin is there, I will free him.
Like you freed the scholars. You're a good man, Excellency. Thank you again for saving my soldier.
I need to be going.
I would very much like to do the same. Safe journey, Your Excellency.
Alles klar. Die Stimme der Toten, des Toten. So, wo müssen wir denn jetzt hin? Müssen wir nach da? Tatsächlich. Genau, das ist was anderes. Wir müssen echt hier oben jetzt hin, ne? Habe ich da eine Reise? What the fuck? Ja, das ist oh Gott, keine Ahnung, wie das Lager heißt. Dann reisen wir da doch mal schnell hin und gucken, ob wir den Typen befragen können. Aber so wie ich das jetzt verstanden habe, war er nicht. Also wir hatten ja schon Katasach in Verdacht, dass der irgendwie involviert war, aber das klang ja jetzt nicht so. Es klang ja so, als hätte er versucht, ja, alle zu verteidigen. So. Dann gucken wir doch mal. Ach du lieber Gott. Autsch. Oh, manchmal... Wird schön geheilt die ganze Zeit von Siora. Boom. Beide getroffen mit einem Schlag. Ich wollte gerade sagen, schafft sie das alleine? Ja, tut sie. Ich find's so lustig, ich habe Siora richtig gute Ausrüstung gekauft und Afra irgendwie so, ja, hier ist eine neue Waffe, fertig. Bin schon ein bisschen ein Schwein, ne? Hallo? May I enter? Okay.
Hello.
Renaigse, there you are again. What do you want?
To speak to you about my cousin's capture and the massacre of his escort. A soldier from the nearby outpost survived and told us that you were present on the battlefield.
Hä? Moment. Das hat er doch gar nicht gesagt, dass es genau diese Person war, oder?
I know that you see us as your enemies, but we are not here to harm you. I only seek to find the man I consider to be my brother, as well as the man who is protecting him. Katisach, one of your greatest Donegada.
No Donea Exregal would attack Katasach.
If you didn't attack him, you must know what happened to them. I was told that an islander took my cousin away. Perhaps your men were there to aid them.
We do not have your cousin, and we do not know what happened to him. As for Katasach, and the worst, Tire, he died from his wounds. That night, we heard the sounds of a terrible combat. The ground shook all the way to our homes. We went to see, but we arrived too late. The last breath of Katasach had returned to the wind when we arrived there, and many of the Renaigse were dead. We could do no more. We carried the body of the Donegad and brought it here.
He gave his life to protect Constantine. May he rest in peace. This request might surprise you, but we would like to see him.
Why? What do you want to do with him, Renaigse?
Examine him to understand what killed him. We were told that an island native was there and that he likely led the attack.
No Donea Exregal would attack Katasach. You have been lied to, or they were mistaken.
That is the very reason I need to see his body. To understand.
You may see him. But if you desecrate his body, you will pay for this offense with your life.
Nein, Katasach ist tot. Nein! Nein! Warum? Das trifft mich jetzt schon irgendwie.
Katasach. Seeing the state of his body. I hate myself for having suspected him. Forgive me, Denegad. To have doubted your loyalty and even more for what we are about to do. Now then. Let's see what story this corpse has to tell.
Also, ich möchte ja nichts sagen, aber er hat ein ganz schönes Loch in der Brust, ey. Intuition Level 2, alles klar.
The corpse retains the marks of a bludgeoning. There are large bruises all over it. I can see no wounds that could be attributed to a blade or a musket shot. The major wound is found on the chest, which was crushed by something tremendous, to the degree that the skin was torn. The ribs are in pieces and the organs punctured. The edges of the wound are singed and smell of burnt flesh. There is a powdery spot on this wound, as if from ash or dusty gravel. Katasach bore the brunt of this attack or incredible force. I would venture to say it was inhuman. I can only imagine one thing that could have inflicted such a wound. It's as if an enormous, burning stone hit him right in the center of the chest. And seeing as how the bodies of the soldiers we found were sporting wounds of a similar nature, we can deduce that we're on the tracks of a man, or a creature, capable of using molten rock as a weapon.
I can't imagine an Adaig behaving like this. It is not their way. That they might attack careless hunters or warriors, true, but to attack Katasach. The power to call volcano fires could only be that of a guardian. No simple man wields mountain fire.
We still don't really know who is actually behind this attack, nor what they want. Judging by the severity of these wounds, I fear the worst for Constantine.
All your experiments. You've learned so little. You've learned to fear. Your instincts should have been enough.
We had to at least try. Are you not even concerned or angered by what happened to Katasach?
We've grown accustomed to the loss of lives, your relentless attacks and incessant treacheries. All the same, there is truth in your words. This attack is out of place. Guardian and Donegad would never attack one another. There is a ritual that might help us. Anatalas Fair.
The Anatalas Fair. What is it? Tell me more.
It is a magical rite that only a person with a powerful bond to both spirits and nature can perform. It allows the Donegad who chants it to relive the last moments of an Onol Manawi.
That would allow us to at least see the face of his assassin.
If what I have heard is true, yes. To my knowledge, only one Donegad still living knows the ritual.
Let's ask her for her help then. She might be able to tell us what has become of Constantine.
You are quick to ask another to put her mind in danger for your own concerns. Imagine the pain of the wounds of another, shaking your body as the cold of death crushes your beating heart. This is what you must ask of the Tiernahach. It is the price she must pay for performing the ritual. When her companion was lost in battle, fighting against your own, she wanted to live that death beside her. Since that day, our Tiernahach Kadachtas has never breathed air with the same breath.
That would explain her distrust of the colonials.
You must make her see your purpose. It may be the only way you are going to learn the fate of your cousin.
Okay, wir müssen wieder also zu Tiana Kadachtos. Okay. Tja, Kadachsach. Ruhe in Frieden, mein Freund. Okay, an dieser Stelle machen wir allerdings Feierabend. Ich wünsche euch noch einen schönen Tag. Bis zum nächsten Mal. Tschüss.